Hardcover Feedback. I'm Brandi Smits.
I'm Tracey Hill.
And our book today is The Pursuit of Other Interests by Jim Kokoris.
Charlie is a neurotic but charming 50-year-old CEO of a major Chicago ad agency who seems to have it all: an impressive house, an equally impressive salary, a pretty wife, and accomplished son. All of this comes crashing down when Charlie is unceremoniously fired. In an instant, his life is transformed from corporate titan to just another out-of-work American. Rather than tell his family, he spends his days at an outplacement firm with a cast of equally desperate corporate misfits.
His anger was tempered by equal doses of shame and self-reproach. He should have seen this coming. He knew he was failing, knew that while he fiddled with book clubs and fat memos, Rome was burning, and brightly. He suspected that he should have stayed at the old agency, making Bagel Man commercials with Bob Dole. Maybe, by now, they'd be working with one of the Clintons. His mind raced erratically: money, his reputation, his mole, before stopping, exhausted, at his family. Donna and Kyle. How would they react? What would he tell them? What would he tell them? He walked on, again, one foot before the other.
So, poor Charlie.
This book, it's timely,
Yeah.
because a lot of people are having problems with this.
Very timely, except that most people are not 50-year-old higher-up managers who are making money hand over fist, who just get completely dumped because they're so incompetent in what they do. And
what's really interesting about this, first of all, it's important to say that Charlie is not a likable character at all. And throughout the book, you kind of just go, well, you know what? You dug it, you sit in it, deal with it, because there's really nothing else. You don't care. But actually, I think I liked him a lot, like right before he got fired, when he's like, you know, when he had like the job that he was doing so poorly, but it's like he was trying to make it fun and he had like personality, and then once he got fired, it was just like he was empty and stupid and whiny, and I just kind of wanted to be like, hey man, be a winner, not a whiner, and then maybe you'll get a job, because no one wants to hear about it anymore.
Okay, so, but you liked him at all, which is more than I gave
liked
this
him for
character for like.
No, but I liked him
for like 30 seconds before he got canned.
I liked him for like 20 pages, and then the other 300 pages were like, meh.
Yeah, it kind of all went down from there. From the time he gets fired, it just goes pew, because it's like after that, okay, too bad, so sad. He's unemployed. You know, we've heard this song before from many other better people who we might actually care about the stories of. We might actually be interested in watching them try to hash through, you know, being so unceremoniously unemployed and trying to get back to their lives and stuff.
I don't, okay, so I know we use the word unceremoniously, but I feel like there was a lot of pomp and circumstance behind this. So it wasn't like, he wasn't like nicely, but there was definitely a lot behind the firing, and that was entertaining too. Entertaining,
but it was poorly structured. I mean, there was so much this is supposed to be humor, and my biggest hang up with this book is that it was supposed to be funny and it just wasn't, because so much junk was thrown in, like, hey, this is funny. Look at all these wacky people he's surrounded with after he gets fired. Look at all the wacky people he was working with before he got fired. Oh, and it's like none of it was all that funny. It was very forced. The characters were cobbled together with this, to me, the only purpose being that, hey, they're gonna do something that'll amuse you any second now, just wait for it, and there was no payoff.
Some of the circumstances seemed a little bit unrealistic, like,
forced.
Hey, your wife finds out that you got fired, so she's gonna just move away.
Yeah,
and
she
just
vanishes and doesn't
for like
say anything.
7 chapters.
What happened?
And then suddenly we have
the kid who's like a non-entity for so much. Like
that's what there is. There's like zero characterization in this book.
Yes.
Nobody is a developed character. Everyone is like a shell of a character, which I guess if you wanted to be really philosophical or like, oh, they're all empty, trying to find their way in life, blah, blah.
Oh,
No, but it's not, it's
Yeah,
too,
that
it's
would be
too much
giving
of
the
a
author
stretch.
way
Yeah.
too much credit.
I think it was
'cause
just crappy.
The intent, like, that was not there at all. It's like, what's the point of this book? He got fired, and I should feel bad for him because why? Who cares? I don't care.
I think the point of this book might have been, hey guys, reality is sometimes entertaining, and sometimes it's just lame. So, I don't know. That's my message to this one because it was very.
Suffice it to say,
it was very lame.
we didn't get into this one all that much. There wasn't a whole lot. Nothing spoke to me.
No, I couldn't remember much about this.
I know,
so,
right? It's like there's a wife and a kid in the zoo and something or other.
I forgot there was a zoo.
Yeah, he kept going to the zoo. This is what the guy goes to the zoo. Okay, this is how he hides from his life. He goes to the zoo.
I forgot about the zoo.
So.
I don't know.
I like the zoo. That's the only reason I remember. So.
Let's discuss the ratings of this one.
Oh yes, because we have to give it something, right? Go for it.
I'm giving it 1.5, but I don't even know why.
You're nice.
I'm being really generous,
Why?
and I don't even know. But we're
Wow.
gonna give it 1.5
Yeah.
because I don't know. I know why.
Why?
Because I loved that guy in the office with him, like who was trying to help him find a job.
Oh,
that guy was really cool. That's why I wanted to give him more stars. Go that guy. He was cool. I don't remember his name, but he was good. Like the guy who was in charge of making, like trying to help him.
I know what you mean, and
Yeah.
he was the if there was any awesomeness to be
was
had, it
probably-
belonged to him.
was that
But
guy.
even so, no, I give him 1 star. So,
All right,
there's no
so-
salvaging it. So.
So our book today was The Pursuit of Other Interests by Jim Kokoris. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.